Alright, ooh, and nice same spawn points here. Okay, so spawning over here in the left-hand position. I guess they're, yeah, left-ish.
That is...
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock position. We have our purple nerd player who is up by 1 game to our orange Protoss who is staying from Special Tactics. Okay, so we're going to see if Stang can end.
You actually forgot to introduce Listal.
Reign of Terror. I know, Listal's Reign of Terror with energy. Alright, and if you're just joining us, this is the second of our best of 3 to make it into the finals for this Tuesdaily. Listal has won the last 2 Tuesdailies, so we're sort of seeing if a contender can come and take him away. I think Stang does have the potential, so we're just going to see if he can make it happen. He had some great choices as far as strategy and some sneakiness last game. Unfortunately, I think he just overcommitted to air.
Absolutely. I mean, he definitely overcommitted to air. He has had some impressive play so far from what we've seen in the tournament, so he definitely is a player who can take down our reigning champion, Listal. But it's not going to be easy. Listal has absolutely impressed me with every game he's played. Even the games that he's lost, he was ahead at points, and he's been very, very impressive.
Yep, most definitely. So it looks like he's probably going to be going here for... Okay, yep, pool first, so 15, pretty standard. I think that is a good, safe call here. He's not quite sure what to get from Stang. He saw a fast expansion on Calm before the storm, but I think he'd be surprised to see that this time around.
Well, we already do have the gateway.
Here, but
he has seen with his Overlord, as well as we already do have the gateway coming up right at the ramp, so he knows there's going to be no fast expansion. So what he's going to...
You can see 1 gate expand.
True.
But I would not expect to see that on this map, and I haven't seen that before, at least not this evening from Stang.
So we do have the probe hanging out in the natural of Listal, just trying to deny any sort of expansion from going down. I assume we're going to see a hatchery dropped.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, 21 is a pretty typical time, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it there. We're getting these 4 lings out, so those lings are going to be out before he's wanting to drop the hatchery, so they'll be able to clean up this probe before he goes there to drop it.
Microphone muted. Microphone
and it looks
activated.
like pretty standard everything over here, so we've got a Zealot being chronoed out just to completely wall
Microphone
this
muted.
ramp off.
Microphone activated.
And the probe's being chased away, so we'll probably be seeing the expansion here at 21. Yep, there we go.
And there it is. Sorry for earlier, I started losing my voice.
Alright, and second gas is already down for Stang, so might be seeing some more tech from him.
Another Stargate build, maybe not nearly as committal, but he does have Warp Gate started, and he is chronoing out that Stalker to kind of deal with that Overlord that's just hanging out in this base.
Unfortunately, I think the Overlord's going to get safely to this high ground where that Stalker's not going to have vision of it.
That seems to be the case. So nothing out of the ordinary for either player yet. Nothing super interesting. We do have another Stargate coming up for Stang, so I think we're going to see some airplay. He does have his perimeter guarded by that Stalker, so we may not get it scouted for a little bit, but we do have that Overlord just kind of hanging out in the back, so we may poke in and see what he can see.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a scouting here.
Oh, and the drone transfer looks like it's a little bit early for Listal. Oh, and all of those workers, but he puts them all, he directs them all back. So no harm, no foul.
Alright, so, we're going to see probably, I would think, Phoenix's... Oh, no,
starting with the Void Ray, I think he's probably going to go very similar to what he did last time. Kind of fly the Void Ray around, get map control, clear out some Overlords, and he looks like he's going to go more gateway with it as opposed to all-in sort of to the Stargate. We do have Roach Warren just about to finish for Listal, so he's going to be making Roaches again, which Void Rays are very good against, considering Roaches cannot shoot up.
Yeah, and so we might see a little bit of a two-pronged attack, although it looks like Stang is sort of prepping slowly and safely for his expansion here.
And he did show that Void Ray right away, so he's going to take out that Overlord. And do we have an Evo Chamber? And no, the Evo Chamber is just starting. So that Void Ray is actually going to be able to get in and do a little bit of damage. We do have Listal moving that queen up to his main, so that he's able to have both of those queens dealing with that Void Ray. And it looks like Listal is actually setting up for a counterattack with a whole bunch of roaches and lings. But that that Void Ray is actually not moving right to the base. So with Listal moving all of his Overlords back to safety, that Void Ray actually